It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds Smith out of the backfield. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. It's a big play there for Vegas. They'll look to throw here. This is caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now back to throw. Steps away to his left. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Touchdown! Vincent Smith, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Only needing 2 yards on second down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Hands it off out of the gun. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Mahomes now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now here's Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
2nd and 20. From the gun, it's Mahomes. From the left side, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. 56 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Edwards-Helaire. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. They'll try and run for it. He's fighting, but they're not going to let him in. Stopped at the 2-yard line. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll set up a throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. He's got a man complete.
Get off the field.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 97 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-0. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
These folk couldn't even hear me. I've been talking the whole time. Oh my God. Well, since my cousin tuning in, I thought I might well talk to him, be a little commentator to him, you know what I'm saying? I know that little chill will hear me across the TV though. He know a VA nigga when he see a VA nigga. Ah, it's looking like VA status, you know what I mean? You already know what it is. Killer mode. Hey, I keep hitting the wrong buttons.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling.
Them boys out there like deadly, ain't they? I know. I know. Them niggas.
On this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Them niggas is not playing, is they? I know.
They went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Don't do that.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. He'll be dropped after
about 6. What you thought was going to happen?
30 to the 31.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that.
You must don't know who that is. Man, don't do that, man. I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to save you. Don't do that with me. Play smart with me. You know what I'm saying?
Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Don't do that with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm like a real killer out here in these streets.
Come out on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
I'm like a real killer out here in these streets, man.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1.
I'm like a real killer in these streets, man. Let it be known when you see a when you see a killer, let him be known he a killer out here.
Working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at him.
He said he ain't care for it. He said he'll run it in. He said everybody gotta get some stats. He said Ruggs can't be the only one getting in the end zone. He said, hey coach, I want to get in too now. I want some of this sweetness. He said, hey coach, I want some of this sweetness.
up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
Hey, I got a mean headache too. Ooh. It's like what we want to do, boys. You say, let's eat, boys.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Uh-oh.
Mahomes going to throw. And down he goes. Brought down Raiders sack.
Them boys coming.
That one will set him back.
They coming, man. They just, you know what I'm saying? Hey, don't do that. I say them boys gonna come. Ain't got time to be looking downfield, man. Ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't got. That's what I tell you. When I tell you, you ain't got time for that.
Here facing 2nd and 19.
You ain't got time for that. That's what I'm telling you.
The first down sack. Mahomes, they complete it to Hill.
Oh, they let Hill get loose. They let Hill get loose.
19 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Edwards-Helaire will try to run for it. On Edwards-Helaire, I don't think he got there.
We told you about that, man. What you want to do? It's hard out there. It is hard out there. It's hard out there when you don't know what's going on, man. You know, hey, running is not what you're going to do. You know what I'm saying?
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Incomplete. They cannot.
My boy said he was scared. My boy said they was scared. My boy said he was scared, man. It's all that is. He was scared. You know, hey, look. Well, we're going to show you how to punch that bitch in, though. I'm going to tell you. Now, we're going to talk to you while we do it. You know what I'm saying? What do you say? Chill, Will, 2 up, 2 down. You know what I'm saying?
They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know what it is.
We always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything.
What you doing? What you doing out there? What you doing out there? I'm trying to figure out what you doing out there. I don't care where the dot at. You could be right there running with her. I'm a quarterback. I know how to dot that thing up.
34-0.
You know what I mean? You folk got to understand, you know what I'm saying, who really is the king in this thing, man. I just be out here jiving. You know what I'm saying? We gave you a good team. We're going to see what you're going to do with it, though. Shit, because it don't look like too much of nothing over here. Look like you finna be dead. I ain't going to like this one. Is he going to like this one?
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I
Get
got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for me.
Get him.
Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
first down, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this with
about time he got some.
inside the 20. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it.
Oh, come on, man.
Shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right. And he'll find Ruggs on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big play there for the Raiders. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown Vegas. Henry Ruggs.
You know, we score quick.
The final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Carlson, up and good.
Well, this
and that will
underweather
extend this big lead.
I'm catching the chills, even playing chill, boy.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
Oh boy, will not return for this game.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Pulls it in at the 13. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Got the man discombobulated. He don't know what to do. Man discombobulated. He don't know what to do.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Edwards-Helaire. Nifty move. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 61.
You better start running that ball.
On just 6 carries to this point.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry.
Hey, better start running that ball. Hear me.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
On 2nd down, Callaway, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
He pulled a fumble that.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Edwards-Helaire. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Not the kind of gain that will go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Mahomes. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. Orlando Brown, the former Raven, the guilty party. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Mahomes now to throw. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Mike 35, Mike 35. Here we go. 35's the Mike. Here we go. Mike 35, Mike. Hey, rip left. Come on, baby.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back.
Big boy gonna drive him. Big boy gonna drive him. Big 93.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue.
Ooh, that boy came downhill, didn't
They got the other team down, and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Nothing about that.
He'll take it across the 50
get
and
your
into
ass
Chief
up.
territory. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, they certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. It just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. They'll try the left side. Britt, nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
2nd and 9 now. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the silver and black continue to roll. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 7. They'll swing this one out to Edwards-Helaire. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Room to run past midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
The Chiefs on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and all the way down to the 25-yard line.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down. All right, this is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution.
2nd down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and just a few inches. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's across for the touchdown.
Oh, man, finally got him here, man.
But he does
Man.
get for 6.
No wonder you're grinning.
Yeah, it took that man 20 years.
Fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good
All
man.
over you got in, man.
Extra point by Butker is on target as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
That's what they said. Make it
To the
respectable.
touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie because usually your rookie season is in a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Girl, 15.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. And he drops it incomplete. And
Oh,
their
that
struggles
nigga.
continue here.
That incompletion
Oh,
is
that
not a
nigga.
surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
It's been a struggle all game for them on offense. This was a chance to maybe provide a little bit of a spark with a punt return. Unfortunately, that spark got doused.
Yeah, and you call special teams the
Let me
third
see that
phase, but
bullshit.
you see here it can be the first phase sometimes.
That is so true, right? It can ignite it one way or the other, and boy, that didn't help them at all.
Big stop, let's go. Mike 35, Mike 35.
Mahomes now on 1st down. That one complete to Hill. That catch good for only a couple. Second and 8 coming up. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. Gonna give this time to the tailback. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and
smile.
shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Las Vegas, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, They come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.